I did not have sexual relations with that woman. I like the movie.
It's Wednesday, February 11th, and there's so many stupid people and so little time, so let's hop right down to it. In Cape Hayes, Florida, a 23-year-old man was arrested after robbing a local gas station. And why is that so significant, I ask? I'll tell you why. It's because the moron ran out of gas. Everyone knows if you're going to rob a gas station, you steal everything you can get your hands on. You fill up, you steal some Twinkies, beef jerky, not the teriyaki kind, that crap ain't right, the take a penny thingy, and not the one for the sick kids. That just makes you a monster. So for all those criminals out there right now, get out your piece of paper, take some notes of all things you need to steal before you rob a gas station. That way you don't make the same mistakes this guy did. Like running out of gas. Oh, man. I mean, the guy was arrested several hours later after police released a rough description of the man, and a local newspaper courier said that he had spotted him down the road. Ran out of gas, which is really, really sad, and that's really the only way I can describe that. Just very sad. Oh, stick with me, folks, because the hits just keep on coming. In Nevada City, California, a 12-year-old girl alleges that her middle school counselor, Steve Davis, took her out of class and forced her to take a pregnancy test. Now, these are all, again, alleged allegations, and I really pray to God this little girl's mistaken or something, because if she's not, this guy's a freaking idiot. He should have a stick shoved up his ass so he can be paraded around town to the rest of the idiots so they can learn a lesson to respect people's privacy. I mean, again, alleged allegations, but the little girl states, and just for the record, I do in fact believe her. There's a link in the description to the story, and you can actually watch the same video I watched. But she said the counselor approached her, took her out of class, asked her if she was pregnant. The little girl said, "Look, these are horrible rumors going around school. I'm not pregnant." Well, that's not good enough for Mr. Davis. He goes, "Here's the pregnancy test, little girl. Go to the restroom and pee on that stick." And, of course, because he's in a position of authority and someone who should be sensible enough to know better, but anyway, the little girl complies and she does what he asks. The pregnancy test was negative. Well, instead of being the sensible adult that Mr. Davis should be, and clearly isn't, he never even notified the little girl's parents. And so, like any sensible person would, and again, Mr. Davis, clearly not one of these people, her parents were pissed. Horribly, horribly pissed. And for good reason. You know, to quote her father, "It's a family thing. If the school thought there was rumors that the little girl was pregnant, they should have brought the family in and said, 'Look, we've heard rumors that your little girl's pregnant. Perhaps you should talk to her about it. Take her to a clinic. Get her checked out. You know, she's 12 years old. It's horrible, but it can happen.' And they should have kept it in the family. It's not against the school's policy. It's a public school for, their attendees to be pregnant. Now, instead of being sensible and handling it like perhaps a school counselor would, just talk to the little girl. Ask her, once she denied the allegations, bring the family in. That's all you need to do. But no, he took it upon himself to get a pregnancy test and give it to the little girl. And when it came out negative, he just swept it under the rug like it never, ever, ever happened. Now the taunting has become so horrible for the girl, she actually withdrew from class there, though if she was my kid, she would have been withdrew from there anyway, because clearly they're not up to the professional standard that any educational institution should be. Oh well. that's all that really mattered to me. This